God, another dreary day in Disgusta. Man, this would be the perfect day to die, though. Look at the light between the clouds. Hey guys, this is part two of quitting GPK. This is kind of my video vlog about getting out of the hobby. Today's topic is about tops, man. It's dying. GPK's dying. I'm going to tell you why. This will be a multi-part series. If you like GPK history, hobby history, just fun memories, that's what I'll be talking about over the next months. I don't know how long it'll go. Typically, I get kind of bored of things, so this might even last 2 weeks. But yeah, sometime at the end of the year, I'm getting out of the hobby for sure. I'm not kidding. I'm actually am. So anyway, we're going to look at some cards. I do have something that came in the mail. I don't think it's GPK, but I'm just going to show it anyway. It's something kind of halfway related to GPK, I'm sure. What else? Yeah, so today I just want to talk quickly about sort of this grim reality about Topps sets in particular, and how I think the guys are really running out of ideas. And I just think the brand is dying. I really do. I'm dying, you're dying. They say actually, when you're born, you start dying immediately, if you think about it. Anyway, and you guys remember the movie, E.T. Extraterrestrial? Not extra testicle, but an E.T. Remember when Elliot got very sick and E.T. was sick? And, they didn't really explain it. And I actually love that part about the movie, how they didn't explain how they were connected in that way. But Elliot got sick along with E.T., basically. I just feel like GPK's kind of run its course, and I kind of feel like I've run my course with it. I mean, it just sucks. So the big thing today I want to talk about is the set. So what we're looking at is this year we're getting what? Chrome 4, right? Okay. I could actually show some Chrome. I mean, not Chrome 4, some 4. Yeah, so I was a little critical. I was thinking, this isn't going to be very good. I mean, as the sets go through, obviously they're running out of like all-star level characters, but there's some good ones. Boney Tony should look good in Chrome, for example. Hip Kip, always loved him. Rocky Horror is one of my all-time favorites. Max Axe is awesome. Alien Ian. I picked these out because I love them so much. Malphil is a cheap toy, that's why he's there. Always loved Igloo. So the thing is, when Chrome 1 came out, obviously that was awesome. We're getting Atom Bomb as a refractor. We're getting to see Atom Bomb in this elevated state. Then came, OS 2 in Chrome. That's awesome. That's the best series ever, Then from OS 2, it went down a little bit. Okay, now we got OS 3 that came out, last year? And it started dropping off. Because, I mean, at some point when you see Target Market in a refractor, that's not very cool. I mean, come on. I mean, there's some duds in fucking OS 3. And now there's going to be a lot of duds in OS 4. Okay. So how long is this going to go? Is there going to be an OS 5 Chrome? Okay. And when is that coming out? Okay, we've already had to wait fucking forever to get OS 4. So if they are going to make OS 5, when is that coming out exactly? Okay, it's not coming out this year. So, okay, so that puts us in, 2023. Okay, when? Is it going to be spring? Okay, that's a long time from now. A lot's going to be happening. But if you look at the modern sets, and I don't have them all in here. Where are we at? Hold on. Flashback, Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is what I consider like modern sets. So like brand new series. When did that come out? Like 2012, maybe. Let me see. I forget. Anyway, so they made what, 3 of those sets, right? Brand new series 1, brand new series 2, brand new series 3. For some reason, think back. For some reason, they stopped at 3. Why? There was no reason to. We had 15 OS, series. We had 7 all new series, but they stopped at 3. Okay, think back. Why'd they stop? What happened? Okay, then they started making series 2014. Here we go. They were really good. So the plan with Topps was, okay, they're going to change gears. They're going to start making sets every year. Okay? And at the time, how we understood this was we'd get a 2014 set. We got it. We'd get, I stopped right here in the book. Okay, so they made a 2015 set. Okay, did that. But then they gave that up. Okay, see what's happening here? They gave up on brand new series 3 really quick, but then they gave up on the yearly sets even quicker at 2 sets. Okay, then what came after that, class? The theme sets, okay? And we're still on theme sets, I'll give them that. But it's different. They're not as connected, it's more disjointed. Why? What was that decision? Okay. All right. So think back. So we got apple pie. Was that the first one? Sorry, I can't remember. Can't be the first one. Was it the anniversary, 30th anniversary? Okay, I'm just going to name some. We got Battle of the Bands. Okay. We got the horror sets. But then randomly, they made 2 horror sets. Why? Okay, what's going on? Okay, so think about what's coming out this year. We got, what do we have to look forward to? Chrome 4, which they're saying is April. Okay, but we already had to wait. There's been 3, I think we're on delay number 3 at this point. I don't think they're coming out. I think they're coming out maybe, if we're very lucky, around August. Is when I think. Topps doesn't usually drop out summers, like early summer sets. I think it's going to get delayed even further. After that, vacation. Okay, GPK vacation. All right. After that, what is it? Bookworms. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me get this straight. Okay, so apple pie, think back. Okay, apple pie, I get it. That's like America. Okay, I'm American. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, 30th anniversary, which was I'll give them that. It was a really good set. That made total sense. Let's celebrate 30 years of Garbage Pail Kids. Brent, by the way, knocked it out of the park. He did so many amazing cards. Then the Battle of the Bands. I love music. That made total sense. I couldn't wait for that set to come out. It wasn't the best set, though. Brent's work in it was really good, in the metal section in particular. But the rest of the set wasn't very good. That's not my point, though. Bands, that's really cool. Then you had the 80s set. Okay, that made sense. GPK is an 80s brand. But then you had the 90s, okay. All right, you're going to do 80s and 90s. Are you going to do a 2000s? Is it going to be a 2000 set? No, there's not. Okay, so they had to stop that. it just feels like to me we're at this point where, okay, we did monsters, we did rock music. Okay, that's this cool shit. Oh, the school set. Goddamn, forgot about that. The school set. Oh, here we go. So see how we're going down the line. Okay, we're at Chrome 4. Okay. But in the theme sets, we're down to, we did the school set, vacation, and books. Okay, this sounds like a bunch of old shit to me. I mean, I like books, but I think overall in the hobby, there's not a lot of readers in our hobby. I mean, what's next? Family reunion set? Is it going to be a family reunion set? Some church set? I mean, some funeral sets. I don't get where it's going. So the fact is, it's not going anywhere. I've honestly sat around and tried to think of like what themes they can do next. I've got some ideas, but they pretty much already did all the best ones. So I don't really know what GPK is going to do. I'm going to open this. I'm pretty sure it's just a candy container, but I just want to open it. So I'm going to have to use my... Yeah, so... Yeah, I'm getting out, man. I just don't care about, like, to see... I don't want to see a Chrome 6. I don't care about Sapphire 2. Okay, I see what it is. This was actually a Hello Kitty. This is from 1981. It's extremely rare. It's a candy container. It's an Easter theme. Sealed. I love how Hello Kitty's monochromatic, almost like a cheap toy, about the same size as a cheap toy, and just it's sealed from, it's dated 1981. It's extremely rare. That's cool. Yeah, like I was saying yesterday, I've only bought like 2 GPK things in like several months. I mean, I tried to get into these things. They're just... How do you get excited about it? Okay, so you got a painted figure. Okay, I'm glad they made Potty Scotty. That was cool, you know. But he only comes like this. He doesn't... I mean, I guess there's a green and a blue. Okay, now what? You know what I mean? Like, there's really nothing there to go on. So, to me, it's just, I just don't see where any of this is going. How's everyone doing today? I think, I had somebody that wanted to see one of these pages yesterday. Yeah, here's the Russell page. And I think I'm missing one. Pretty sure there's another Russ, though, that I'm missing from one of the newer sets. Yeah, I'm going to put this book up, and you probably won't see it again. Yeah, but I'll be doing some other topics. But yeah, today I just wanted to talk about how I just don't really... I just don't see the brand going anywhere, you know? It's like, we're down to vacations and books. I mean, that's like old shit, you know? That's what old people, man. I'm old too, but I don't want to like buy into that. That's not cool. I mean, would John Pound fucking do us... Okay, let's be honest. Would John Pound make a series about vacations. I'm back in the day, he would now, because what is he, like 70? He would now, but the theme is children, man. These are like supposed to represent little like little victim children, man. Does what's his name? Shell Monty or whatever. Does he read books? You know what I mean? I mean, what are we doing with this? Does Thomas Bunk read a lot of books? It's just not cool, man. Yeah, I get the monsters. I get the, the battle of the bands. That made sense. That fits the theme. That fits into GPK universe. But it's just going downhill. You had school, which already sucked. But yeah, I can see how you can make that fun. I started looking into this art book. Let's see. Yeah, this is like Thomas Bunk. It's Bouncing Bert there. Tom is so picked over. There's nothing to buy. Let's be honest. There's just fucking nothing to buy from Tom Bunk. I love him like a play cousin, but when I look at what he has for sale, it's just so disappointing. And it's not his fault, of course. He is one of the artists that made so many multiples of his work that, we can all get a piece of it, basically. There is a lot to choose from. It's just it's so picked over. I guess I should be thankful I own this vinyl. There's Tanner Scanner, who's very underrated. When I bought this, I realized the detail. Sorry about the glare. The detail in the diplomas on the wall. And just the tones, the gray tones, the muted down sage color, and just sort of the harmony of these colors he was using there. Yeah, great piece. But this is all new series 3. That's like fucking 20 years ago. That's 19 years ago. What are we doing with GPK in 2022? We're sitting around waiting on Chrome 4. I don't have that kind of time. I have to wait another 8 months just to see a shiny bony Tony. Give me a break, man. And then what do we have to look forward to? A Vacation set. Have you seen some of the early pieces the artists are showing from Vacation? Do you seriously like that? Like let's talk about the elephant in the room. The art sucks. It's ugly. It's, they're like, let's return to all new series and just make our artwork busy again. But it's like busy in a bad way. And then, have you seen the art from Bookworms? Oh, give me a break. I love Warhol, man. I mean, here we have a lady. She cut her head off. She's using it to summon, whatever, answers. Beautiful piece. It's not that old. Sprinkling Spence, Jose, whoever. I think, 2004. That's 18 years ago. Okay? Back when GPK was cool. That's my argument. And by the time this gets to Chrome, I think I'll literally be dead. I'll be like him. I forget his name. Maybe it says. Nope. Oh. Brand new series. We should be on brand new series right now. We should be on brand new series fucking 14 by now. Or whatever. 13. We shouldn't be on these. They messed it up. We all know it. Topps messed it up. They even tried to go online. They even fucked that up. How do you fuck up going online and selling online sets? How? Topps. Beautiful piece. Damn. One of Warhol's best of the modern sets. Absolutely. Lava Levi. Proud to own it. Leiron, one of his best, if not the best. His Love Struck Chuck from, what was it? Oh, brand new Series 3. They had a good thing going. And even through some of the yearly sets, the themed sets, they had some good things going. And it's just a thing about knowing when to stop. You know, not carrying your art too far. You know, as an artist, as a creator, you got to know when to stop. You know. Because if you keep going, then you'll end up making sets that are called bookworms and vacation. You'll run out of, you know, good ideas. I love this piece. Jeez. David still has this as his his Facebook profile pic. He did not want to sell this. It took a while to get this piece, and he made me pay, man. But it's all good. Glad to have it. It's probably my favorite of the school set. Had to get this one. Well, because you have the characters, you have everyone in it. You know what I mean? Like it's not just Joe Exotic, you know, Carol. You get them all. You even got the tiger, beautiful tiger. Also, you know the name of this is Tiger, so I love the name. That's another thing when I'm looking at art. I really like the ones with good names, like Your Booker. It's like the guys that, you know, because on some art you have to look up the name like you forget, but everyone knows that's Your Booker. You don't have to look it up. Tiger, you know what I'm saying? Like they got good names. Now, but this is one you'd have to look up because the art's, you know, like a B-side. But I bought this because I love boxing. Plus, this was super cheap. Like it's in that style. Because if you go back and you look at Brent's work, especially in All New Series 7, he was doing a lot with color and just like fades. There's a lot of fades in that set. Because, you know, Brent did a lot of that work on Photoshop, actually, which is what it is. Yeah, just recently got that one from Jianghua. I love that indigo. It's probably Prussian blue. It's that inky blue. Fades in. This is an oil painting, but it fades in to almost a lead white. Really beautiful work. Oil painting. Yeah, I can't even express how beautiful this is. Let me take it out, man. I told some of y'all that saw the video of me opening this. This is one of my favorite pieces. Let's see if you can see that, man. It's so... Yeah, I'm looking through the camera. It's not capturing. I don't know why. It's much more... Okay, what's different about it? First of all, you can tell holding it, it's like it's a fucking painting like you would see in a museum. It's oil paint. It's just got that oil paint look. Y'all see that? God, I wish y'all could see that up close. It's so awesome. I'm so happy I bought that thing. And this one's from the same series, but it's not on that level. Which, by the way, have you ever noticed how the eyes of Sushi Seth and Takeout Tyler are almost identical? Probably not. Great piece. Lots of color that got lost when they printed the card. Way more color in real life. It's also another one of the oil paintings. It's bleeding the oil out into the margin here. It is what it is. But I did notice she did. I can show you on this one. You know, with oil paint, you don't want to paint on paper because the oil will, over time, deteriorate the paper and will actually make it decay. But I notice on the back, I can hold it up as well. She actually gessoed the square, but where she didn't gesso it is where it bled in. So the art's going to be fine over time, but eventually the border will start to rot away. And there is ways to control the oil. You can basically, like, it's like I think it's called the chalk method. Basically, you chalk it. It's like a pH balance thing. It's hard to explain. Yeah, guys. So if you need to go, my point today was the golden era of GPK is dead. The silver era is dead. We're into some late bronze era, and I don't think there's going to be another era. I think they just need to kill it, and it doesn't really matter to me anyway because I'm not going to be around to see it die. But have enjoyed it so far. I'm going to stop here today. I got some shit to do. Russ Van out.